It is 12:30, scorching hot. I have to whip out the sunglasses, obviously, and I'm just getting sun's just raining on me. But the lucky hat comes in clutch. Got some shade. You can actually see my face. I got air in, so I can't wait till the lighting's pretty. I got things to do, so I'm gonna review this and I'm gonna go do what I gotta do, which consists of playing with my dogs and mowing. But anyway, so this is the Elysian Oxide Scotch Bonnet. Elysium, sorry. Elysium Oxide, kind of a tongue twister. Elysium. Pretty sure it's Elysium. Elysium Oxide Scotch Bonnet. Scotch Bonnet, Elysium Oxide. Anyway, supposedly it's a cross between 7-pot Douglas, which is, 1.8 to 2 million Scoville heat units, and then a Fairy Scotch Bonnet. I can't find anything on that. I don't even know what that is. People just, you know how people are. They just throw names in front of peppers. But this was, I believe, created by Stefan VG. Don't know who that is. But this is just from my quick little Google search from different websites. Some people say they ripen to red. Some people say they ripen to rust or caramel color. We're going to see how it tastes and go from there. I think the red looks beautiful, though. This is a massive one. And this is probably your average size Scotch bonnet. It's higher on the heat in, I guess. It's supposed to be approaching super hot, not quite super hot. Badge thinks it's super hot, but that's badged. I mean, he probably thinks the jalapenos are super hot. I'm gonna eat this smaller one. Like I said, I got errands to do. I don't need any surprises or curveballs, but obviously I'll eat the whole pod because it's just a Scotch bonnet, supposedly. So I'm gonna just cut it right here. Y'all ain't ready for this oil. Look at that oil. Can you see it? Will it show? There, now you can see it. Look at that oil! Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Let's give it a little taste test. Whew! That will, you don't eat hot stuff. That'll make you not want to eat the pepper. So this is the inside. Now, it's chock full of oil, and I'm going to make sure you can see it. I want you to be able to see this oil. So I'll move, that way we can get the lighting right. Alright, so tap to focus. Alright, now it's just soaked. Alright, completely soaked. The walls are pretty thick. Okay, medium, between medium and thick. I wouldn't call this thin like a super hot. Placenta, it's decent sized placenta. Moderate amount of seeds. Okay, so we don't have like so many seeds that I'd want to just carve a couple out. When I did this, it just threw droplets of oil on the ground, so I don't want to waste any of the oil goofing around like that. So I'm gonna just get into it. I'm wearing like stretchy shorts, thankfully, because Badge said to wear a belt if I was wearing like jeans, because it was gonna blow my pants off with the flavor. So we'll see if it lives up to the hype. Man, he ain't lying. Is it in focus? My boy was not lying. My gosh, it's delicious. So it's fruity and sweet. Chinensi aftertaste, but wow. Heat is tongue burn right now. Man, that's a good pepper. If you eat peppers on a regular basis, you gotta grow that. I mean, even if the same flavor profile carried over into the rust or caramel phenotype, all it would gain is either like that smoky or earthy flavor, because to me, caramel or rust. I don't know why they say rust. It's caramel. Stop trying to be fancy. Come on now. It's a good mouth burn. It's definitely above a Scotch Bonnet. I would say this is about 800K at the moment. But the caramel ones taste kind of like chocolates to me. So either way, you're winning. Reds are usually floral for me. This had no floral at all. Of course, what Scotch Bonnet really has floral? I don't really run into them that have floral. It's usually very fruity and citrusy, or very fruity and sweet. But fruity definitely takes dominance in as far as flavors go when you're eating Scotch Bonnets, and that really showed in this pepper. Yeah, I hope you can hear these beautiful birds. Hear that? That's what's up. That means it's gonna be a good day. When you got birds chirping at 12 p.m. in a hot Florida, it's good stuff. Burn is migrating to the back of the throat now. Tongue's pretty much being ignored, so that's pretty cool. So you got a mouth and a throat burn. I got glasses on, but my eyes are watering a little bit. Plus they're sweating because they're glasses in this heat. I don't know if you can see it, but it got my eyes to water. So it's I mean, my tolerance is, it's on and off. I haven't really been keeping up with it since, I mean, I really only eat peppers for these videos, for my reviews. So, but I had a little bit of tincture to kind of just upkeep. So I mean, yeah, it might be a super hot. It might be. I would, though, if I had to play it safe, I'd say 800 or 900K. It could be a million. It could be a million. For me, it feels like 800 or 900K. So for anybody else, it could feel like the same if you have a somewhat decent tolerance, or about a million. But I wouldn't say it's 1.2 or any higher than 1.2. I mean, 1.2 and up is usually when you're getting, like, it's starting to be a stomach bomb, and that's how it affects me, at least. I can kind of gauge it from that. I feel this a little bit down there. That's how I know it's almost super hot level, but I don't think it's to the point it's going to become a problem. So, man, that's a really good pepper. I'm sorry I don't have like a, woo, it's the best pepper I ever had, but that's definitely, I mean, I got multiple pods of that. He wanted to make sure I tried it, I guess. It's tearing my throat apart right now. But it's a good burn. But anyway, that is a really good pepper. I mean, if you want a Scotch Bonnet, but you want a hotter one, and I mean, I personally don't know a whole lot of people growing the Red Savina, which is, I guess, the hottest version of the habanero. I think it's hotter than the chocolate habanero too. But you could grow that. So that's basically equivalent to the Red Savina, for the habanero being the hottest variant of the habanero that they bred out or whatever, selectively. Or you could grow the Elysian Oxide Scotch Bonnet, which is clearly the hottest Scotch Bonnet. I mean, I've never had a Scotch Bonnet this hot. So it's tearing the back of my throat up, but it's peaked. So since it's peaked, I'm not going to waste your time too much. You've been here for about 9 or 10 minutes. So I appreciate you watching me burn in this heat. So double burn, burning in the mouth, burning in the throat, burning in this Florida heat. I got some other peppers from him. He sent me a whole box, so I'm gonna be pumping the videos out again. Thank you guys for watching. All right, it was a really good pepper. You got to grow it, and I ain't just saying that. It's really good.